Moses Kunba Parajanai, Government of India Para Naga Constitution Yazabuto, Indian Constitution te incorporate Kurubule Tayarase. And Naga Manukan Nimite Ekta civil or cultural flag dibule Tiarase. Idu Opote, Core Committee Laga Delegation Khan Delhi Central Logote, Kota Kurubule Jaikanase. Jani Thaka Nishna, Naga issue apote, Bachit Kurubonimite, Core Committee on Naga Political Issue Laga 9-member delegation, Deputy CM Paton, Para Lead Kurigana, New Delhi te Ase Central Leaders Khanke Lokpabule. BJP National President JP Naga Pradesh te 2 din nimite visit kuribulase aru to visit te BJP President Naga para Dimapur te public rally ekta rakhibo. Naga para state district aru mandal party functionaries logote meeting rakhikena state assembly election apor kotha patibulase. Central Sarkar para June 16, 2022 te road hit area karne SRDF 2021-2022 para road funds laga additional assistance rupees 39.28 crore release kurato Western Sumi Youth Front para State Chief Minister Rio ke road fund to release kuribule binti gurishe. Assam Nagaland border de anti-social element extremists or unlawful activities kan Rukhabo nimite additional district magistrate Shivasagar para Nagaland border also Shivasagar district de night curfew sham 6 baje para phujur 6 baje tak lagai kena ase. Someone again Nagaland TV swagat korese moi apnala anchor Ravinya Lama ar apnala saisa Nltv news tao IB samachar details pra poribo Naga political settlement apote ekta dangor khobor jani paise National media kunba para janaishi Government of India para Naga Constitution Yazabuto Indian Constitution te incorporate kuribule tayar ase aru Naga Manukhan nimite ekta civil aru cultural flag dibule tayar ase. Senior government official ekta para itu oporte janaishi parliament te bill ekta present kurikana Yazabuto Indian Constitution te incorporate kuribo aru flag to hoile government function te to cholabole naparibo hoile bi civil aru cultural function te cholabole paribo. Leading national media ekta para Deputy CM Paton logote kotha kora samai Paton para koise Naga issue to election nahu agete resolve kuribo lage center aga stand to clear ase ekta desh te duida flag ar duida constitution to kitabi thakibole na paribo hoile bi NSC and IM to separate flag or separate constitution laga mangte hi khara kuri ase koikana Paton para janaise. Naga Manuhan karne ekta news agina ase Naga political settlement apote ekta dangor khobor jani paise national media kunba para janaishi Government of India para Naga Constitution Yazabuto Indian Constitution te incorporate kuribule tayar ase aru Naga Manuhan nimite ekta civil aru cultural flag dibule tayar ase. Senior government official ekta para itu oporte janaise parliament te bill ekta present kurikana Yazabuto Indian Constitution te incorporate kuribo ar flag to hoile government function te to cholabole na paribo hoile be civil or cultural function te cholabole paribo. Leading national media ekta para Deputy CM Paton logote kotha kura samai Paton para janaise Naga issue to election nahu agete resolve kuribo lage. Center laga stand to clear ase ekta desh te duida flag ar duida constitution to kitiabi thakibole na paribo hoile bi NSC and IM to separate flag or separate constitution laga mangte hi khara kuri kana ase koikana Pattern para janaise. Solution law for Hello Dibendu.
As we have already informed our esteemed viewers, that for the last few days, the core committee on Naga political issue is now stationed in the capital, New Delhi. It has been already learned that yesterday, the core committee met the Government of India appointed interlocutor to the Naga and on. today the meeting with the Union Home Minister Amit Shah is underway. So meanwhile, from New Delhi, these reports are coming out now that a certain source of government of India has uh, exclusively informed this information that finally, after 25 years of roadblock, we already know the history that in 1997 the peace the process started when the ceasefire agreement was started with the NSCNI and the government of India. So since then it has been 25 years, but over the issue of separate flag and constitution, the Naga peace process it's still not finding its amicable solution or conclusion. But as we are now heading towards the state assembly polls, which are believed to be slated to be held in the month of March next year. So now claimers are once again going in huge numbers that we should get a solution. The Nagas want an early solution, and the claim that was the slogan of the current government, led by Nephew Rio, that led to them in power or return to power in 2018 in support of BJP. Their slogan was that election for solution. Election for solution. So this is now the scenario is that all the Naga civic societies, all the organizations, all the student federation, all the stakeholders of Naga political peace process wants the solution as early as possible. So, but the major issue, the major obstacle of this issue is always the Naga flag and constitution. As the main stakeholder in the Naga political issue, the NSA and IM, the Isaac Move faction, has often reiterated and stand firm that whatever is the equation, they want a separate flag and a separate constitution. So we have got this crucial information that has come from New Delhi that the center, after much deliberations, negotiations, it has come to our information that after much thought, now, although it is not confirmed, we have only got the information via some sources in New Delhi, but it has been learned that the government of India is ready to incorporate the Yezabo. That means the Naga constitution. That is one of the primary demand of NSC and IM. Secondarily, the demand for separate flag has been somehow acknowledged. However, whatever we have learned from the sources is that the government of India has agreed for a civil and cultural flag for the Nagas. That is what the information that we have received so far. And I can once again repeat that the final take or the final information, I'm sure both the stakeholders, once the deliberations, once the talk is over, the final conclusion will come. However, currently the Naga delegation, the core committee on the Naga political issue, that is the negotiation party between the government of India and the rebel outfit NSNIM and also the S7 NNPGs. So the delegation is now stationed in New Delhi. Yesterday they already met A.K. Mishra. Now they are meeting the Union Home Minister. Expected that the meeting is going on. We are still not sure about the exact timing, but it has been learned that today the meeting will be taken place or anytime. So that is what the development now from Delhi is coming up to us. And as far as the information that we have received, this is the latest information that the government finally is going to acknowledge the demand or accept the demand that has been placed by the NSCNI. However, once the negotiations again starts, because it is not known that whether any NSCNI delegation is now in New Delhi or not. It is the core committee members who are stationed in New Delhi right now. They are meeting the union government. They are placing the demand because they also they adopted the 4-point resolution, in the month of July 16, where they decided to appeal actually the government of India, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, and they also appealed the NSNIM to come to a conclusion as early as possible, because that is what the people or the Nagas are demanding over a long time now. And that's why the 4-point resolution got accepted, or it got appreciated by the different section of the society. However, the controversy is always surrounding the flag and constitution. In fact, the national leading media, they have cited this story, and they have quoted Nagaland Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patan also regarding these developments that have come from New Delhi. And it is over the time, especially the BJP, as Patton himself represents the Bharatiya Janata Party, being the Deputy Chief Minister also, he has said that over the time, the government of India has always pushed the ball into the court of NSNIM, and they have categorically said that they are not going to accept a separate flag under a same constitution. So that has been the subject of debate for the last many years, you can say, from 2018 when the roadblock again started, when RN Ravi was at helm, he was the negotiator. But last year, when AK Mishra came to the picture, after that, once again, negotiations started from the month of April, when AK Mishra himself visited the NSNIM headquarters in Camp Hebron. From that period, there was a slight ray of hope. However, in between, once again, some you can say some arguments or miscommunication, whatever it was, there were some differences between the both sides. So that led to some other changes in the month of May, when the General Assembly of NSNIM took place. Then also it was said that they are still firm on their demands, but however, they are willing to continue with the peace talks. Then after that, the developments again to take shape when this core committee said that as a felicitator to the Naga peace process, they have appealed to the Nagaland government, I beg your pardon, to the union government and to the stakeholders of the peace process. That means they clearly stated, NSNI mainly, that they should come to a table for an amicable solution, and that should be the thing that should be resolved as early as possible, as Nagaland is heading towards the election. So this move, if it is believed to be true, if the sources are believed to be accurate and correct, even the national media are also highlighting the fact. So if the thing is true, then I must say, Robi, this will be a major milestone while achieving the Naga peace process. The vexed issue needs to be resolved as early as possible. So this will be the very first step, and that will decide the future course. And I'm sure after the meeting with the core committee is over, it will be interesting to see what statement comes out from the Union Government of India side. And then when the NSNM delegation and the Government of India once again starts with a fresh round of talks, and whether we finally get to see a final solution inked before the election or not, that is what the main thing that we are looking forward to, Rovi, at this moment.
Okay, so Mr. Chakravarti, I have some question and an opinion towards you regarding the Naga political solution. So, Mr. Chakravarti, I have some few questions regarding the NSC and IM, plus the Naga political solution regarding the core committee and also the center in general. Am I audible? Mr. Chakravarti? So, mohala de alop technical glitch thake apura mohala senior producer logote amian connect kro para nai, but soon ekta few question nohale bi talaga opore janibo mun ase, so amian connect kro tamte apni han ke alop tu opore janai dibo. So, Mr. Chakravarti, am I audible to you? Okay, so just wanted to know your opinion, since you have, more knowledge about this Naga political solution, Naga political issue, and regarding the core committee, regarding the center. So wanted to know that, will the NSC and IM agree to that half solution that the core committee and obviously the interlocutor and the center have agreed, have come so far?
Yes, Rovinio, the NSN IM stand will be interesting to see. But first of all, we need to see what official statement comes out from Government of India side, as these are mainly the sources which are indicating that the government is agreeing to the demands. But you cannot say it's a fully demand. As you said, it's not that both the demands are fully agreeable. As under the Constitution of India, there cannot be two separate flags. That's what we already often at times we have said. And even the Government of India, including all the representatives that belong to the ruling BJP, also said that the ball is in the NSNIM's court. However, two separate flags cannot be entertained under Indian Constitution. So clearly, whatever the sources are revealing us right now, that the government has agreed to a separate cultural and civil flag. So that means the cultural and civil flags are only hoisted during any cultural events or programs that symbolizes the Naga culture. So, but when it comes to administrative purpose or during the I Day celebration or Republic Day celebration or including in the government offices, the Indian flag is something that it is the symbol of Indian Constitution and Indian sovereignty. So the civil, but however, uh, they have accepted, as far as the reports are believed, the government has considered that they will accept the demand and they will allow civil and cultural flag for Naga. So somehow, you can say the government of India has agreed to the demands in a certain way, which holds the uh, dignity and the pride of the Nagas when it comes to culture and their heritage. However, when it comes to the constitutional uh, laws and guidelines that the nation should always have one flag, that has also been kept intact. So it is a very interesting report or option that has been placed from the government of India side if these reports or the sources are believed to be true. So it will be interesting to see how the NSNM now responds, to the demands or I beg your pardon, to the proposal or to the condition that will be placed by the government of India. But that's why we're waiting for the official statement or official information, and after that, once NSNM reiterates or they demands or they place their version or their statement, then it will be interesting to see.
Okay, so we're hopeful for what the NSC and IM will revert back. But I have one more question to you. So do you feel that the core committee has justified the so-called word solution before election?
Well, it has been an attempt because, as I said, currently the clamor is, from every section of the society. So the government, the Nagaland government is also under a lot of pressure. In 2018, when they came to power, yes, that was the slogan, that election for solution. But often at times, even the opposition parties like Nagaland Unit of Congress, the NPCC, in fact, their chief, K. Terry, also has lashed out at government, state government, that the state government is not keen on bringing a solution. And that's why they are playing this, tactics, delay tactics. And finally, even they are going to allege that actually government of India and Nagaland government and both NSA and IM also, they don't want a solution before the election. In fact, he accused that the government will come to power, the NDPP government will come to power with the help of NSA and IM in the coming election. And finally, once the election is over, the NDPP is going to merge with BJP. That was the offer nephew Rio placed before Union Minister Amit Shah when last time he met the central leadership in Delhi. So that was the scenario or the development. So I mean, among this all acquisitions, all pressures, even ENP also is demanding a frontier Nagaland state, and they're also saying that they also need an early solution. So these are just two examples. Apart from that, almost every civic society organization, student organization, every civic body, all the organizations from the state are demanding an early solution. So the pressure is always on the state government that this time they need to deliver, they need to fulfill. Even the government of India should also fulfill their promise, because when the framework agreement was signed in 2015, on August 3rd, 2015, between the union government and the NSNM, then also Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that this is the way, this is the step from where the Naga peace process will usher to a new direction. But from 2015 to 2022, it has been 7 long years. Still, we are not getting an amicable solution or acceptable and honorable solution. So the pressure is mounting on the government, both the state and the center. So if these things are now finally resolved, then we can say that yes, finally the election for solution, the slogan will be justified, but we are just waiting for official confirmation, Rovi.
So if the two party agrees for the solution, then it will be a turning point for Rio's government. So thank you so much, Mr. Chakrabarty, for the much needed information. Naga political settlement oporte ekta dangor khobor jani paise. National media kunba para janaise Government of India para Naga Constitution yazabuto Indian Constitution te incorporate koribole tayar ase. Aru Naga manukhan nimite ekta civil aru cultural flag dibole tayar ase. Senior government official ekta para itu oporte janaise. Parliament bill ekta present kurikana yazabuto Indian Constitution te incorporate kuribo aru flag to hoile government function te cholabole naparibo hoile bi civil aru cultural function te cholabole paribo. Leading national media ekta para deputy CM Peton logote kota kura samay Peton para koishi Naga issue to election nahu agete resolve kuribole lage. Central laga stand to clear ase ekta desh te duita flag ar duita constitution to kitia bi thaki bole na paribo hoile bi NSC and IM to separate flag ar separate constitution laga mang te hi khara kuri kana ase koi kana pattern pra janaise Jani Thaka Nishna Naga issue apote batchit kuribo nimite core committee on Naga political issue laga 9-member delegation itia New Delhi te ase central logote khanke khota patibole aji September 9 te delegation khan Home Minister Amit Shah ke lok paise joa din delegation khan pra interlocutor AK Mishra ke lok paise members of delegation te Deputy Chief Minister Peton UDA chairman Tia Zeliang UDA co-convener Kuzuluzo Azonenu Minister G. Kaito Aye, Niba Kronu, Espangi Pom, Tongbang Ozgomar, MLA, Krehu Ledisu Khan, Shamilase. BJP National President JP Naga to Pradesh te 2 din nimite visit koribole akha ase aru September 15 para 16 tak Dimapur de public rally hall koribole ase koi kana janise khobor hisab te Naga to state district aru mandal party functionaries logote meeting rakhikena state assembly election oporte kota patibole janise Idu khobor oporte party para notification ekta te dikena sub state district mandals aru Morchas office bearers, special invitees member, executive member, council members khanke Dimapur de September 14 te station hobole janaise. Eastern Naga Student Federation para ENPO laga 26 August 2022 resolution number 1 frontier Nagaland state demand laga issue or strategies upor kota patibole Tigger Student Union headquarter Anatongar Kifri de September 20 de emergency federal assembly meeting rakhibole koise Federation para President General Secretary Speaker Executive Chairman Aro Chang Wedoshi Satsang Kemyugan Student Union Konyak Student Union Pom Student Conference Tikir Student Union United Sangtam Student Conference Aro Yumkum Akeru Arihako para Ekta Advisory para Federal Assembly te shamil hobole janaise Nagaland border osor Sivasagar district e night curfew lagai kena se additional district magistrate Sivasagar Assam pra night curfew lagai she sham 6 baji pra phuzur 6 baji tak Assam side laga Sivasagar phale 5 km bel tak night curfew do 6 August 2022 pra loi kena 60 din tak thakibo idu matlab October 5 phuzur 6 baji pichite curfew to hatabo Night curfew halyato anti-social elements, extremists, or unlawful activities kan Assam Nagaland border te aha sop rukha bole karne precautionary measure dhalia laga ase. Curfew thaka homai eku manu group nohilebi gari aha ja kura sop mana ase. Hoilebi magistrate, army, CRPF, police or civil official kun duty te thakibo itu khanto aha ja kuribole aram ase. Koi kena bi khobor janaise. Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party के NDPP 32 Atoizu Division President Shiwoto Ayepra lead kurigana felicitation और installation program लोशे executive body के reconstitute kuribonimite program to Atoizu Town Council hall te लोशे September 8 दिन advisors school education and SCRT government of Nagaland KT Shukalu Aru engineer Picto Shohei MLA 32 Atoizu assembly constituency thakigana ER Picto Shohe para KT's Chukalo NDPP Zunobotol Region NDPP Central Leaders aru ahia sob manukhan ke khushi janaishi program te shamil hua nimite Shohe para koishe CM Rio leadership under para purana Kelhoshe Polytechnic Atoizu College ke 3ta diploma program te accreditation paishe National Board of Accreditation para aru KPA land compensation payment be approve korishe Pradesh Sarkar para Shohe aru koishe Rukhitaka Atoizu Outpost Police Station be itiato full-fledged Atoizu Police Station hoise. Atoizu constituency under te thaka major RCC bridges kuntu headquarters Zunoboto aru Kohima ke connect kore itu bi bana khotom hoise. Doyang pora Kelhoshe Polytechnic Atoizu rasta ke black topping halibo thaka additional project nishna Imu Loto para Sapitika Pili para Sapitika Shina para and Longjidang Bosti kuntu Woka district ke connect kore A2B pipeline te ahishe koikena janaishe KT Shukalo para kota kwa samai janaishi present United Democratic Alliance government to Naga political settlement apote pura committed ase hoilebi jide political settlement nathakile ar election loile to eki seat sharing formula 20/4 hi hoi jabo Shukalo aro koise present legislature to pura tayar ase political solution ke asan banabole Shukalu para ER Picto Shohe ke khushi janaishi tai khan tai laga kam para manukhan majode development anibo para nimite koikena bi janaishi
Panungu college Delna Nadaji kilona dupsa kilona new seat sharing formula khatabanshi you immediately no official deputy Nirehela new secretary general secretary in charge of Nagaland Nalin Kholi Well, I think immediately then a science fellow. Everything at the begin new general secretary general Abu Metha Nalin Kholina secretary general secretary in charge of Nagaland. Patman Hipo science fellow 2040 formula. New NDPP more more. New partner new partner BJP ko panu mo pen mo si sha ka no ko friendly fight 60 le she pen mo ikimo delna nam sim she break delna pana chakha jeng to no helai min to isi sakta thobu sakta ji mo to diba ki ne spai kem ko ne diba me ganza social media la likha mo palki palok zail kya mo na akhashitsa ni wo solution za pai ke to no kul no 40-20 za pai ya Every you told me question she give initiative to the English priority solution. Again solution in Mobile election is Shimasa again. English Shimasa. You get to buy chicken change you team no Google Dagamo. You might get that new chief minister of 40-20 formula on a home. When my new 14 alarm let you consult on you should have 이거 이거 금산도로 이거 금습 타고 이거 부수나 2018 년에 연구 포뮬라 시간에 이거 그 이미시네 비 아미참 도는 베글라만 나타나게 그래 가베글라 니고지 쿠피나 파나니블로 쿠페 we are a central party we will not betray our partners we are not like local parties who can betray each other tamo If you pana fine. Ishito and my party will hold I am calm, this Mughals are back again, situation before you know it by its law.
13 Nagaland Legislative Assembly laga 12 session to September 20 para shuru hobo ase etu nimite NLA Speaker Business Advisory Committee Chairman Sharingan Longkumer para September 12 te committee logote meeting lobo ase committee room Assembly Secretariat te meeting do 1 baje adha te shuru hobo ar tate para ahi taka session kane provisional program finalize kuribo etu nimite so BSc members khan ke attend kuribi koise NLA Committee on Subordinate Legislation laga MLA our chairman Wike Hoshu para September 14 Agrabajite meeting lobokoishe MLA our chairman of the Committee on Estimates Dr. Chotishu Sazobi September 12 Puzur Agrabajite meeting lobokoishe Assembly Secretariat Kohima itu nimite sob manuke ahikena hisa lobby koikena bi janaishe African swine fever opported Directorates of Animal Husbandry and Veterinary Services pra July moina laga chart olai kena ase. Dimapur pra 80 gauri ke ASF lagishi aru itu majode 5 ta morise. Chumude 80 gauri ASF lagishi aru 70 morise. Kohimate 271 ke ASF lagishi aru 238 bimar pra morise. Phek te 80 pra 90 gauri ke bimar lagishi aru 35 bimar pra lagishi. Timinute 25 gauri ke bimar lagishi aru 11 morise. Kifri Longland Mokchung Mon Parent Twensang Wokazan Motor District Kanteto Iku case panai kokena janaishe. August moina teto khali Kohimate khali 50 gauri bimar lagishe aru itu majote 30 morise aru alag district teto iku khobor panai. Pradesh State Thursday din ekta mano COVID bimar pra morishe aru 4ta mano bimar pra bhalo hoise. Duita Dimapur pra aru ekta Mokchung aru ekta Wokha pra koikena janaise. Pradesh State itia bimar pra bhal huato 33,628 te utishe aru motua cases to 775 te utishe. Pradesh State itia active cases dosta ase itu majode 5ta asymptomatic aru 5ta mild ase. Britain laga 96 saal Queen Elizabeth II pra tai laga akhri saas to tai laga Scottish Estate Scotland te Thursday sham loise. Khobor hisab te Queen to tai laga gau bhal thakia nai aur tai medical supervision under te thakise. Buckingham Palace para elan kurise ki Queen to 2021 para episodic mobility problem laga digdari pai thakise aur tai Balmoral Castle te murise aur tai laga coffin London te anya peshite Queen to funeral nahu agete 4 din kane Westminster Hall te rakhibo goise. Queen laga mot oporte dunia pura para monduk janai di ase. Britain Queen Elizabeth II para tai laga akhri saas lua laga olop ghatna Ganta pishite talaga chokra Charles to King Charles III elan kurishe. King Charles III talaga Mikey Camilla bi Britain te Friday din punchibula se kwekena bi khobor paise. King Charles III para Friday din Britain te address kuribula se kwekena janishe. Queen Elizabeth laga motopote UK laga PM Liz Truss para bi monduk janaise aru koishi monarch laga oporte hi modern Britain to banaise. Nutun King opor bi Taikant loyalty aru modot dikhabo koikena PM para tai laga speech te koise.
Queen Elizabeth II was the rock on which modern Britain was built. Our country has grown and flourished under her reign. Britain is the great country it is today because of her. Her life of service stretched beyond most of our living memories. In return, she was loved and admired by the people in the United Kingdom and all around the world. She has been a personal inspiration to me.
Queen Elizabeth II to Thursday sham muria peshide dunia pura aru alag manu khan para condolence message dishe. Dunia pura laga leaders aru desh laga leaders logote janta para Queen laga mot oporte solidarity dikhaise. Sports laga dunia para bi Queen laga mot oporte khel rukhaise. Cricket, golf aru rugby nishna khel khan cancel kurise aru khilari khan 1 minute laga silence rakhigana Queen ke tribute dishe. Desh laga Prime Minister Narendra Modi parabi tai laga Twitter te tai 2015 or 2018 te UK jaikana Queen ke lokpa laga porte likhise. Modi para koise tai Queen laga warmth aru kindness to kitabi napauribo. President Murmu, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, Khan Parabi, Twitter de monduk janaise. New Zealand PM Jacinda Ardern, Parabi Twitter de jaikana koshe Quinto, Tai Khan laga jivan te 70 sal karne mon dikina khara kurise. Tai laga commitment aro role to Tai Khan ya thakibo koikena bi janaise. Ministry of Home Affairs Parabi Queen laga motopote Pradesh te September 11 te state mourning thakibole elan kurise. Mourning laga din te national janta to desh pura te half mast te uthabo koikena bi janaise. Nltv News now samachar dewa samathore se information update karne site kiwi Nagaland TV.
अरे तूने अभी तक कुछ किया ही नहीं।
अरे ये तो लो क्वालिटी टंकी है।